Okay, so here's the equation in standard form. What is the A value? What number? 1. It's positive. Does this open up or down? If it's positive, it opens up. If it opens up, it has a max or min value, minimum value. Okay? So we know 2 things about this so far. It's in standard form, so this is A, this is B, and this is C. What does C tell us? C tells us the y-intercept. So what is the y-intercept of this quadratic relation? 6. 0, 6, right? Those 2 things we understand? Now we're going to try and find the x-intercepts. So to find the x-intercepts, the first thing we have to do is factor. So we're looking for 2 things that multiply together to get us back to the original answer, to get us back to standard form. What do the first terms have to be if it starts with x squared? X. It's always going to be x times x if it starts with x squared. Now what? We're looking for 2 things that multiply together to give us what number? Positive 6. And adds up to what? Positive 5. Right? Sum and product. So what times what equals 6? 3 times 2. Is that true? Is 3 times 2 6? Both positive? If I add 3 plus 2, what do I get? Okay, this one was easy to factor. So factored form would be y equals x plus 3 times x plus 2. Once you figure out the 2 things you multiply together, those are your factors, right? Okay, so I'm trying to find the x-intercept. So the first thing I have to do is factor, and then what do I have to do? What's step 2? Set each factor equal to 0. You're making y equal to 0. So if the first factor is x plus 3, so x plus 3 equals 0, and then the other x-intercept would be x plus 2 equals 0. If I make y 0, that means my x value is my intercept. If y is 0, then it has to hit the x-axis. Does that make sense why we're doing that? So now solve. Solve. Step 3, solve. Solve for x. Well, if x plus 3 equals 0, what does x equal? Negative 3. That's the first x-intercept. If x plus 2 equals 0, what does x equal? Negative 2. That's the second x-intercept. That's it. You're done. You found the x-intercepts.